Hey everyone, Dave Korsunski here from Heads Up. I'm in San Diego, California at one of my favorite events of the year, Low Carb San Diego. All of the researchers, experts, and companies in the low carbohydrate and ketogenic nutrition space are here. We want to speak to all of them, so let's go inside and take a look around. Mr. Mojo, good to see you again, sir.
Hey, good to see you. How's it going?
Good. You know, we're at the event where we first hatched this idea to
Low Carb USA.
connect Keto-Mojo. 2017.
Yeah, has it been that long?
It's been a battle, man. Well, this is the event I first met Dorian, and he had his prototype meters, and that was 2 years ago now.
Yep.
A lot's changed. We've done some amazing work together. We've got our baby out into the world. But I think it would be cool if you could share with people what's next for Keto-Mojo. What are you guys working on? Just any updates you want to share about anything related to the company.
Yeah, great. So one of the cool things is that we've been hatching right now, and that's going to happen in the next 2 weeks, is we have a brand new a website that's going to be released. And believe it or not, it's the anti-cell site.
This is good.
This is a crazy kind of thing, but what we wanted to do was create a website where people could come to and have recipes, how-tos, have medical literature, what is trending in it. So it's sort of like, think New York Times meets Vanity Fair, meets Diet Doctor, so that we can give everything to the consumer and to give that to them for free. And so that they could learn more about it. But more importantly, we've been making nearly 30 different recipes every single month with a great chef photographing them so people can realize how appealing and delicious a ketogenic lifestyle can be.
That's amazing. It'll be an amazing resource for people, and it'll be very helpful for a lot of people who say this is, or maybe they struggle because there's a preconception out there that it's hard to eat this way. So recipes, educational content, and then obviously if people are testing, they'll be able to use the meter.
Yep, but there's one other thing.
Go.
It's going to be multilingual because we launch in Europe a new meter, going to be about mid-September, and it'll be our second generation meter.
Congrats on that, man. So that's going to be a European model?
It's going to be right now. It's going to be a European model only. It'll be the first. It will have Bluetooth built in. So if you remember the joys you had with my Bluetooth dongle that we had backwardly compatible with our other meters.
Yep.
This has it built in. It will be the first meter in the world that has a GKI mode. So you'll be able to do on the meter glucose ketone index.
Well, we tried doing that before. But we couldn't. It was trickier to get it built into the hardware.
Right. So you did it on the software, which was really, really cool. So if I remember, the algorithm for that was if you measure the glucose, then you measure the ketones. If it's within a certain set of time,
within 5 minutes,
your software would calculate the GKI for you.
Yeah, that was the best we could do. But you're taking it to the next level where it's going to be right on the device.
Right. And then we took a note from you when we initially started together. You helped me build that app, which will connect directly to Heads Up Health.
Yep.
So now what we're doing is with the meter for Europe, it will actually connect to a HIPAA-compliant encrypted health cloud, and so the data will go up to that. And then our goal with this bit is to be able to connect into doctors like UCSF and with things like Salesforce Health Cloud and those bigger entities, because nobody's doing it.
And there's also a lot of people who want the data for themselves.
Yes,
and there's a lot of apps out there that are going to want to pull this information in because the blood sugar and the ketones are so important to the bigger picture of health. And so making it accessible, this data to people, is a huge step forward because there's really no other connected keto meter on the market. So you're taking it to the next level with the connected meter. And I think it's going to help a lot of people.
Yeah. And as you know, data is king.
Yes.
Data is the most important thing. This is how we weaponize the consumer. this is a really important phrase I'm saying, is weaponizing the consumer. You know, nobody is funding clinical trials and studies into the efficacy and use of ketogenic therapies because there's no money to be made there. There's no magic pill. So big pharma are not going to spend on that. So if we have data sets like you have created, that is not only just looking at glucose and ketones, but you look at sleep, you look at stress through things like elite HRV, you're looking at the microbiome through the Bristol scale.
Results.
Lab test results. Now we have the balance sheet. I mean, I was speaking at my talk today.
That's a good word for it.
I'm like, how many business people look at their balance sheet every single month? But how many humans do that? We don't take a look at our balance sheet. When do we take stock at our P&L? We don't. But this is what we should be doing because, you know, this is your life. And you should be taking stock and adjusting accordingly. That's how all good business make decisions, and that's as we as humans should do it. We do it for our finances, but we don't seem to do it for our health yet.
That's why I started this, because I realized that there were tools out there that could help me pull in every credit card transaction, help me figure out exactly where my money's going, and it was simple to use, it was beautiful, it was easy, and it's like, well, I don't have that for my health, and what good is all the money if I don't have the quality of life?
Can't take it with you.
Yeah, so the analogy to like how we track our finances, applying that same methodology to our health, win for humanity. Keep up the great work, Mojo.
Well, you've just added a new mode to yours, which is with doctors, correct?
Yeah, we now have a portal for health coaches.
Right.
And that allows them to look at the biometrics of their clients, including the Keto-Mojo data, including the Oura Ring data or the BioStrap data. So
I think that's going to be a game changer.
I hope
because
so.
Then we can take a look and say, like, well, which doctors are having good amounts of success? Is like the Walls protocol the way to? Is the Bernstein protocol? Is the Bredesen protocol working for what they're there? And then if they have the empirical data, looking at all of those bits of the aspects, then this is what we can use for clinical trials that will bring it forward. That eventually, if we can show the optimized health of a human being, we can affect how the food pyramid. Which eventually means we can affect the farm bill. Because all of those things are interlinked, and that's what data can change.
Yes. Well, we built the solution between our two companies to weaponize the consumer. I think the next step is weaponizing the health coaches who actually know how to use nutritional therapy.
Bottom-up approach.
Yes, sir. Love it, man. Always a pleasure seeing you, my friend.
Always you.
Thanks, Dorian.
Cheers, Dave.